Greetings, Cosmos, and welcome back to Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. You might notice I'm starting from the load menu this time. And also the collection room. Because every time I play, afterwards Come on, brain. After I put a save state, I reset the game to see if I can get a load screen to show up. So, yeah, I can change Kirby's color. Chalk, grape, sapphire, cherry, chocolate, orange, emerald, snow, carbon, ocean, sapphire. I think grape might be my favorite. So yeah, the 4 default Kirby colors, where if you leave your Kirby as default, you'll be one of those colors in multiplayer, plus various flavors of Kirby. Ideally, I was going to, switch colors as I discovered them, but, that wasn't happening. So, anyway, after showing off that and the fact I have 90% completion... Oh, wow, what is this? Where am I? I'm not even on the map! Is this a reward room for, Oh, hey! I think that might be a reward room. Okay, so this is Peppermint Palace. And how am I supposed to get into the Olive Ocean? Cabbage Cavern. Rainbow Route. Cabbage Cavern. Oh, here we go. Okay, so as you can... What? Okay. As you can see, starting from the load screen rather than continuing from a save state means I have my lives reset to the default number, which is why there's so many lives. I just have access to a chamber now that gives me access to all the power-ups. That's so cool. And as you saw there, I have 90% of the, Oh. I have 90% completion. Okay, so... Getting too close to it, and there we go. One-way room. Okay, sure. Okay, for some reason, for obvious reasons, I thought I had somehow wound up in a Cabbage Cavern. Question: does this room have? This room does not have a treasure, and it leads downwards. Interesting. Interesting, is there anything of value down here? Right, right, I was checking to see if this had... Well... I was checking to see if this room had a treasure before checking down those pits, just to find out if they had anything of value. Alright, so... This is a big room for some reason. Oh, that's interesting. There we go. Oh, nice. I guess that's the last heart for the collection room. And that's why this is a big room. Okay. Is there something of value down below? Well, if I can somehow get down below, there might be a way to go down toward the map chamber. Yes. Nope. This is the only exit. And this leads to a chamber with a treasure. This seems extremely familiar. Alright, nothing in there. Sir Kibble. Oh, hey. Good job, man. Almost cast myself into the abyss chasing after that. Alright, so I could. Question, is there a nope! That one's also a trap. And... okay. And this? Okay, looks like I'm going further and further away from where I want to be. And I'll get this eventually. There we go. Upward, sure, why not? Well, definitely want to hit this chamber just to see if I can... Oh, that's interesting. One of these has a shorter waterfall than the other. That is suspicious. Alright, and is there something that I would want over here? See, that's the problem with those kinds of things. I can't see what's in all of them when I go down, and so I'm basically just guessing that the one... Oh, yes. That the one that I go into will have what I want. Alright, now where? If I can find a path leftward, I can get the map, but I'm not sure that's an option at this point. I think I just get the UFO briefly on my way to collect an exit. Yes, want that life. There we go. Alright, this looks like the kind of lead up I'd expect before fighting a boss, but nope, no boss here. Or am I fighting a boss? Yeah, I'm fighting a boss right quick. Oh wow, Gobbler. Yeah, UFO makes boss fights very simple. Ooh. So I could go after the final boss now and then finish out all of Ocean later. In fact, I think I will do that because of reason. Alright, so where's the smash hand? There we are. Is it the best power-up I'm about to try? Probably not. Oh, hey, look, it's Dark Meta Knight again. Or is that regular Meta Knight? No, there's regular Meta Knight. Dark Meta Knight. That laser Kirby just standing there. Boom! Smash hammer. And he shatters like a mirror. Anyway, defeating the final boss unlocks something that will make finishing out all of Ocean much easier. Oh hey! And Meta Knight's handing it to me now. Master. So check out All My Sword. It can be used on all puzzles. This can be used to solve any puzzle in the game. And as you can see, you can just shred through the first form, at least, of the final boss with it. I'm sure this boss has more forms, but I just don't remember? Oh. Oh. I want health and extra life. But lazy Kirby won't get it for me. So, a rematch with Dark Mind. So, interesting thing about this master weapon. You saw that it doesn't look like a normal star when you lose it, right? You can even equip other power-ups without losing it, and it will never disappear unless it falls down a pit or something. Hold on, Malware Bites is trying to get me to bite malware. So I think the final boss is meant more than anything else. Oh yeah, down B, up B, dash B, regular B, whoops. Well, I got an extra life out of this. Charge attack. It cuts, it smashes like a hammer, and and it's on fire. So it can activate any so it can solve any puzzle. And the charge attack goes through walls. Alright. Okay, so looks like I've left behind all the other Kirby's. It's too bad. I want them to witness my moment of triumph. On the other hand, I don't want to trivialize the boss. As if I'm not using the most powerful attack in the game to trivialize the boss. Okay, time to call it for the day. Oh, this is a harder version of him. Okay. And yet, uh-oh. Alright, so then. So you need to destroy that. And you know, I'm calling for help. Get over here, you. I need help. So, really? In here I thought Master overrode stars as a attack. Yeah. Okay. Having some trouble with this one. And now that I don't have the master weapon, I'm gonna have a heck of a time fighting this boss. Oh, hey, here we are. So this boss is only vulnerable when its eye is open, and I was facing the wrong direction. Okay. Oh, hey, Dark Kirby, handing me the master weapon. Okay, so... Whoa! Master Spark! Okay, so trying to do multi-hit attacks on this boss isn't gonna work. Oh no. How was I supposed to dodge that? And there, I won. Wait, no, I didn't win. So many phases. Okay, so. Alright, so. It doesn't tell me what my, about the star ability. But yeah, this feels like a reference to Kirby's, adventure / Nightmare in Dreamland, because it is, but kind of done in reverse order. Okay, and now I have won. And I will be I cannot lose, and I will be rewarded for hitting the boss with a higher number. I don't think the number does anything. But I love that you're fighting an unlosable boss fight over the end credits. Dimps. Didn't Dimps work on some Sonic games for the Game Boy Advance too? I'm not gonna play this. I sank too many hours into them. I didn't like... Well, I liked the first one pretty well. It was my first Sonic game since Sonic and Knuckles. And also the first Sonic game I ever actually beat. 66! Oh, 96? And so Darkmind was defeated. His dream of conquering the mirror world was shattered. Oh, I like that choice of words. Now at last, peace will return to the mirror world. But they remain on guard. After all, who knows when another evil might might arise. Don't worry though. Mirror World Kirby will be there to keep them all safe. So this game, in spite of its ostensible non-linearity, feels like how do I put this? Almost more like a Mega Man game where you get to pick a level, and sure, the levels do interconnect here and there, and some levels are only accessible from certain locations or from other levels. They are deeper levels, but it feels like you pick a level, you do the level, explore it to your heart's content, and then you move on to the next level, occasionally returning to find new things. Hopefully. Okay, 97%. Join me next time for Ocean Cleanup. For those of you who are just interested in the storyline, things end here. But I at least want to get the map and the one other treasure I know of in the ocean. Because it's marked here. I think it's music. So, yeah. Next time I will do cleanup in the ocean.